I don't know where to start today. It's day 2 of the Nuzlocke. You're just staying up for Toru, don't lie to me. Oh, you've been up for 24 hours. A wild Toru has appeared. I have. I am here. How does All Might say it? It's like, do not fear, I am here. Your Toru has arrived. May the sweet dreams begin. I say, as I prepare to open up the next part of the Nuzlocke. Toru jump scare? Hold on, wait. You want a jump scare? I could give you a jump scare. Wow. Hello. Hello, it's good to see you. I can see you. Hi. Ah! Anime girl face! Wah! Ah! Oh my gosh, the bike! I didn't even think about how that would affect that program. To spoopify me! I am very spooky. Did you see? I have little pointy teeth. I'm very dangerous. Ah. Nyang. Nyang. Alright, how do I... Return me to my normal size. There we go. You do? Have you always had those? I did! Or I do. It's very bad when I bite my tongue, but yeah. Ain't no snaggletooth. Brookhiser! Hello! Welcome! What a moment you decided to join in on. So I have a confession to make. I did remap like a bunch of my buttons, so hopefully everything works. It's hard to see them from a normal distance. If I open my mouth, you can kind of see them. Just very barely. I'm also hoping that I am going to be in beautiful HD for the entirety of the stream because I installed my graphics card last night. So hopefully I shouldn't have any more like pixelation or weird errors on stream. Then again, we're just playing Pokemon, so hopefully there wouldn't be any of that to begin with. HD, what's that? It's this, I think. Wait, yeah, there. Oh, no, I don't want the hat bigger. No, I've made a mistake. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Let me just... You see this face here? This is glorious HD. I don't know why I'm having so much fun with that right now. Zoop. There I go. I couldn't even see chat, but the window was in the way. Toru's now perfect in 4K. Whoa, HD face, I know. Aren't I so pretty? You can see every gorgeous little detail now. Oh, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah. So I remapped all my buttons. Now I need to remember which buttons do what. I do see some small fangs in there. Yes, I have some good small fangs for chopping. How do I... Alright, I think I found the correct button. Now I just need to... I need to make sure the throwing system is going to work okay. Because, all my buttons are wrong, and I don't know how to fix it. There we go. Looks like that should be okay. And... whoopah! How long is that going to last? Wait, what? What were we talking about? I was distracted with stuff. Got some new Pokemon from when I had to leave. Yeah! They survived! Oh yeah, how do I... Alright, game, you can start now. I give you permission. Toru RTX on. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. By the way, I was worried that, having Pokemon this whole week might actually be... Oh, I need my controller. There we go. Might actually be a little too much Pokemon, and this is coming from someone who really truly does love Pokemon. But I'm thinking on Thursday... Okay, game music. I get it. You're epic, but you're loud. Can you shush shush shush? Shush 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 shush. There, that's better. Tengen Toppa Gurin Toru Gurin. I'm imagining that now. It would work beautifully. Duly true. Listen, shush, 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 shush. I love Pokemon, but I'm worried that it might be too much Pokemon. So I think on Thursday, either it'll be a Minecraft day or maybe a Minecraft and some Nuzlocke day, just for a bit of variety. And I also want to see, I looked at the previous Minecraft streams I did, and I found there was a lot of, like, pixelization and stuff. And I'd really like to try and see what this new GPU can do, if it can make it look better. Kind of like, you know, test the limits of it. So, yeah, Thursday we might spice it up a little bit with some Minecraft. Also, because, I commissioned someone for a custom Minecraft skin, and I want to use it. Smash Bros. When we all want to beat you. Listen, you can have enough fun beating me up in Mario Kart for now. Because we'll do that again someday. Okay. So let us review the team. Oh, it's winter. Oh, I guess it is winter, isn't it? Didn't even think about that. Mario Kart. Someday soon we will play that again. I'm thinking I'll probably make that a kind of regular part of stream, because it is fun to be able to... I was about to say kick your guys' butts, but let's be honest, I'm the one getting my butt kicked. Okay, so we have... We got Pork Chop, the Tep Pig. And... How do I... There we go. And we got Broccoli, the Pansage. Nyan-san, the Perlian. And Cookie, the Audino. And a lot of you guys were concerned that I was naming all my Pokemon after food because I was getting hungry, so I have a granola bar here, just in case, so I don't get any funny ideas. As someone who just got swept by Cynthia? Oh no! Oh, I need to pick up my other Pokemon game. Okay, so that's the team. I have a paper here to help me keep track of what encounters I've made. Okay, so Route 1, we encountered a Lillipup. Pork Chop killed it immediately. No mercy. Route 2 was where we got our Perlian. The Dream Yard is where we got our Audino. And Pansage we also got the Dream Yard, but that was a gift, so it doesn't count as the encounter for that area. So, that... It's like, previously on Toru's Nuzlocke. So right now, I think we need to train up Cookie a little. Next Pokemon named Granola. That's not a bad name, actually. Okay, but... Oh yeah, I can also go supersonic speeds. I think I want to train up Cookie a little bit. Because I just realized Cookie is probably going to be a really good asset to the team in a Nuzlocke, because... Like, Audino is super tanky, right? Oh yeah, that's right. She wants me to go back to Fennel's place, but I don't wanna. Naruto run. How does the Naruto song go? It's just like... I actually don't remember. There's memes about it. It's been a while since I've heard a good meme about it, though. Okay, Audino, let's see... Let's see how strong you are. Oh, so tanky! Cynthia's a lot easier now that we have fairy types? Oh. I suppose that would make sense, because the only thing strong against Dragon used to be Dragon, but then Dragon, like your Dragon was weak to their Dragon. Oh my gosh. Alright. I think Cookie is our ace. Go strong. Zinfable! Hello. Good salute. Glad to see it. Nice to see you here. Right now we're just beefing up Cookie. Oh, that's right. I was gonna make cookies last night. And then I didn't, so I was gonna make them this morning. And then I didn't. So now I'm without cookies. My only cookie is this one. This cookie. Dun, 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 dun. Look at all the salutes. Dreammates assemble. I want to see solid salutes every time you enter the chat. Nice and straight, with a big smile on your face. Okay, time to fast forward. You didn't even bring us cookies, but I brought you this cookie. Look how strong this cookie is. This is one tough cookie. Oh gosh. Okay, game, you're still too loud for me. I need to turn that down some more. There we go. Then I'll turn it up for you guys. Right about there we go. That seems good. The dream yard is where Toru lives. Let's see where we're gonna live for a little bit, because we're gonna train up Cookie. I don't know. Helping Hand is silly. I don't like it. But Refresh is okay, because it gets rid of status conditions, right? She lives in the dream world. I live in your dreams, silly. Whenever you wake up from a cold with a cold sweat, just know that I had visited you. Slap that, slap that. Didn't they shut down the dream world? Yeah, probably. I don't sleep so I don't experience those. Tough cookie. What the? Oh, yeah, I don't think we were ever going to encounter a Moon on our first try, considering this is the first one I've seen. What is that? Smack. Hey, don't put me to sleep. There we go. Okay, Cookie. Let's get you healed up. Ah. Oh, that's right, I need to visit Fennel. There we go. Yes, yes, heal, heal, heal. Okay, her lab was here? Nope, that's not it. Sorry, random stranger's house. Goodbye. Maybe it was here. There it is. Hello. I was told to visit you. Ta-da! Thanks to you, I got some dream mist, and now I can collect save files of various trainers. Thank you very much. As a token of my appreciation, I will give you this sea gear to use. Yay, my bottom screen will no longer be blank. I'm gonna do some chores that you're procrastinating. Yes, go do those. We shall see you soon and congratulate you on doing them afterwards. Is a device related to communications, such as infrared connection or Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. Those don't exist for this game anymore, and you're playing on an emulator anyway, so those don't apply to you. Let's see. How do you pronounce that? Trijiri? Hello! Welcome, welcome. I don't want to turn on the sea gear, no. Yeah, that's fine. You can for emulator, just an intricate way. Nah. Oh, that's right. I remember I used to love decorating this and like making different patterns. And you could get cool backgrounds and stuff too, right? Touch the power symbol at the bottom right of the screen. I just want to customize it. Then after turning on the power, if you touch the icon at the bottom right of the screen, you can read about the sea gear. About GameSync, I'd like to explain a little more about the system to collect trainers' save files. Do you have time to learn more? No, I don't really care. I'm sorry, I'm so happy I will I'm sorry, I am so happy I will explain about it. Because thanks to you, we can do a great thing. Okay, so I didn't get an option actually, she was just, why? Gah. I had the Zoroark one? Oh. Something like that, but I don't mind how people pronounce my name. Okay. Lucky and got all of them, still have the save files too. I don't remember how you get them. I think you have to catch specific Pokemon or talk to specific people to get them, right? Maybe? Retrieve memories, Didn't I just tell you I didn't want to hear about it? And here I am hearing about it? We can collect save files of trainers all over the world. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Are you done talking my ear off now, lady? Oh, trainer, thank you very much for helping Fennel. This is from me. Please take it. Don't be shy. Torio giving a random guy the sass. Well, because they asked me, hey, do you want to hear more about this? I'm like, no, sorry, I'm in a hurry. They're just like, oh, too bad. I'm so excited. I'm going to tell you. I got a pal pad. You can register your friends in that pal pad. Oh, you don't have friends? That's too bad. I have lots of friends. Why don't you have any friends? Do I want to be your friend? No. After you register, you can link with those friends over the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection and do all kinds of fun things. You know that friends do together? You can trade Pokemon, challenge your friends to a battle, and so on. Let me give you a quick how-to on registering your friends. I don't care. Shush. Yikes, don't call me out like that. Okay, how do I decorate it now? I assume I need to take my mouse to do that. Turn on... Okay, fine. Let's pretend it's on. I don't have Wi-Fi. I just want the pretty... The pretty stuff. Okay. Give me decoration power. What is this? Oh, I don't care. How do I make it pretty? Ah, what the... Aye! Somebody threw something at me. What'd you throw at me? What was that? It didn't look like a bike, so I'm assuming it was a Pokeball or a Magikarp. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't... Okay, I think I'm making it worse. Hello? No dream guy here? Nah, you're a dream mate. We all dream here. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. That can go there. That can go there, and let's make this one blue. Okay, I don't think I made it prettier. We all dream down here. I have too much Pokemon trivia in my head. Send some more alcohol? I don't think that's the answer. Alright, well, that's what it looks like now. I did not make it prettier. Oops. Pokemon brand hand sanitizer? Look at all my comments? Why would you say? You don't dream? Yeah, that's not super uncommon for people. I think a lot of people just go to sleep and then don't experience dreams. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, now I can move on to the next area, right? Or maybe I should go talk to Bianca, because she's the one that wanted me to go to Fennel's lab. Good, Nyan-san. Why don't you... I did! Okay, well, I guess you don't care. Okay, how do I get up there? I want... There's an item. And I want it? I'll go... this way. There we go. Oh gosh. Air potion. Pokemon quiz? Oh boy. Ignore that? What do you mean? Now I'm expecting a Pokemon quiz. You can't just leave me hanging like that. How do I get over there? I want to get over there. But game is like, no. Ah! Alright, Cookie, let's beat him up. Give him a smack. Oh, that's right. What is more effective? Pound or double smack? We got pound and double slap. 15. It looks like pound is better. Why would I want double slap? Is it because there's a better chance of critical? Can't because I realize I'm procrastinating again. Yeah, don't procrastinate. No more procrastinating. Go do the thing that you needed to do. I'm sure it was not making a Pokemon quiz. No more procrastinating for Zin. Ah. There we go. Wow, I don't know, levels up pretty quick too, don't they? Adding that to the list, Tio. How do I get over there? Oh, there's a Pokeball in there. I want that. Whee! Gimme, gimme, gimme. I didn't even see this one. Paralyze heal. Excellent. It also occurred to me yesterday that if the game gives me revives, I'm probably just going to have to sell them right away, aren't I? Because that's a no-no. That's not allowed. Oh. Cat. Smack. Free money? I suppose so. Oh yeah, I will get more money to buy useful things, won't I? I forgot what I was doing. No! Oh, that's always how it happens, isn't it? People get distracted. I forgot. I was just spamming. Okay, well. Okay, yeah, I deserve that. Gosh. Okay, where did I put? Oh no. I'm sorry, Cookie. Oh. Okay, yeah. I wasn't paying attention. Was it a critical hit? Cookie wasn't even low, were they? What happened? What did I do? We warned you, no spacing out? No! At what point? At what point? Gosh darn. Okay, Cookie has been our first lesson. Okay. I deserve that. I deserve that. I 100% deserve that. Cookie got crit dead. Okay, so it was a critical hit. Cookie wasn't low, were they? Were they in the orange? Was that it? Pour one out for Cookie. Gosh darn it. Okay, well, time to go make the dead box. I haven't made a dead box yet. I think that's the first time someone's used a sound alert, and that was flawless. And so well deserved. Oh, the salute doubles as an F, doesn't it? We salute you, Cookie. I'm so sorry. I was just like, oh man, this is gonna be a great addition to the team. They're so tanky. Dies from a crit. Wait, hold on. I want to do move Pokemon. Where is it? No, stop it, please. Cookie, you were my lesson. Okay. What to name it? Dead. Short, sweet, and simple. Okay, what wallpaper? What wallpaper goes best with death? Oh, you know what? Sky. There we go. Send them to heaven. This is why we can't. It's my first Nuzlocke. This is my first lesson. I'm so sorry, Cookie. Huh. Okay, I should make another box for alive. Okay, you know what? This is a wake-up call because I just started today. And I was too relaxed. Okay, what goes with alive? Beach, Seafoam River. Maybe just the Poké Center. Oh, that's kind of boring. Okay, they're all kind of boring, but we're gonna go with the Poké Center. Unacceptable the living end? What do you mean? I'm having a dead box here to remind me of my past mistakes. Okay, let me leave. Okay, well. I don't think anyone was hurt, but I'm just gonna heal anyway. Okay, I want to go to the next area so I can get another Pokemon. Papyrus, I have arrived! Welcome! I've suffered my first loss. I have lost my Audino. Hi. Okay, you don't care now, do you? Okay, bye-bye. I wonder if I'll get another rival battle. Or like, quote-unquote friend battle. Pray it'll be your only mistake. For at least another hour. I missed it, you did. It was literally just me zoning out, talking with chat. And then I looked back, just like, oh, right, this is a Nuzlocke. You're gonna need a bigger dead box. Shut. What is this, a daycare? Oh, it's already like right here. How do most people treat, oops. How do people treat, daycares in a Nuzlocke? Feel invincible because I'm surrounded by the smiles of children and Pokemon. I don't feel invincible. I feel sad. I'm vibing on Minecraft. Oh, that sounds nice. Don't allow it, don't normally use them. Yeah, that makes sense. I think even in normal Pokemon playthroughs I don't usually. Since you can just run around and level, yeah. That makes sense. It's only for breeding mostly? Yeah. Although one time, I think it was Pokemon X and Y, I had a Bunnelby that I love so much, but I hated its evolution, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just not going to evolve you. You're gonna be like my Pikachu. But of course, that doesn't work so well with a Bunnelby. So I put them in the daycare. I went to like the tower you can go in circles and circles around, and I just taped my joystick to keep going to the right for a couple hours. And then I had the most OP Bunnelby ever. Such a sad game, got so much content cut from it. Which one? Pokemon X? Lucky chant. Okay, let's go again. That is super effective, right? Yeah. Oh, I don't want you to put me to sleep. Don't do that. Yeah. Yansan, let's get you some more. Oras was the best one by a mile. It was really good. And I suppose I am saying that because Hoenn is like probably my favorite region. So good. Whatcha? I just treated XY as a tech demo basically. I suppose, yeah, they did kind of polish stuff up in Oras. Although I did enjoy my time with X and Y. I feel like they had some really good Pokemon to it. Even if the execution was a little lacking. Oh, another yawn. Why is it making me yawn? I'm not even that sleepy. Oh, 69 XP. Nice. Yes, I am very strong. Thank you for noticing. Okay, let's put... We have some double battles coming up, so I'm thinking... Broccoli and pork chop. The funny number. It is a funny haha meme number. Don't you want to fight me? Oh. I guess so. Oh, is it not a double battle? Oh, I think the double battle was over. I didn't do it yet. Oh. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't put broccoli in front. Let's see. What do I got against you? I guess just tackle. Whatcha? I should probably cross my fingers for a water-type Pokemon next. Ooh, critical hit. Excellently done! Top screen is blurry. Yeah, it's not just on stream either. It's... For me, it is also blurry. I think that's just the emulator, unfortunately. Yeah, cause... Yeah. Do you wanna fight too? You do. Okay, let's fight. It actually hurts my eyes. I think that's just... Yeah, I can see the way that boy is blurry. I'm looking at that and it's also blurry. I don't know how to fix that in the emulator. Toru looks fine? Yeah. Here, let me... Maybe I can go and config emulation settings? This is a lot of stuff I'm looking at. Firmware. Yeah, I don't see anything for fixing it. OpenGL. I don't know what that is. What's VSync? Okay, VSync didn't do anything. Judy. Yeah. Oh, I just realized this is bad. Okay, Broccoli, it's your turn to shine. I have to be aware during these battles. I will not be losing another one so soon. Watch out. Vine Whip. Excellent. Thank you for the drip. Hydration is important. I wonder if that means the last person will have... a Pansage like me. This last kid on the playground. Maybe?
Take this! Hyper Beam!
I doubt you know Hyper Beam. Or your Pokemon does, at least. Pansage? I was correct. You're gonna be mad if he used Hyper Beam? Well, he won't get a chance to, because I'm gonna incinerate him on the first turn. Okay, well, close. Well, here. I don't think that's Hyper Beam. I think you're mistaken. Take him out with a little tackle. Ba-dunk. Easy busy.
Oops.
Yeah, I'm just going around this playground beating up kids. Can I slide? That's so lame. That's so lame. Can I find something in here? I can't even go- oh, I can go in. Okay, I'm just gonna click around. Because who knows? There might be an item in here. Hey, there was an item. There, that was worth it. Okay, now these two are gonna fight me together, I'm assuming. Yep.
We're gonna combine our strength and do our best, so please watch. 1 + 1 is 2, right?
This kindergartners already have a Pokemon and you had to wait until you were 10 to get your first. I was about to say, this lady here I'm playing as looks older than 10. Toru bullying children. I'm very good at it. Okay, I just realized these double battles make things risky, don't they? Because I really gotta pay attention. I've always pegged her as 16. Yeah, I would say she's at least 13 or 14. She does not look 10 to me. They kind of keep making the protagonists look older and older, but then they kind of keep making the games for a younger and younger crowd, it seems, which is just like, sure, okay. There we go, one down. I think canonically, she's 12? Really? I could maybe see 12, because that's like a middle schooler. Oh sure, you want to learn some Fury? Get rid of Lear. Yeah, Hilda is 12. Oh. Yet again, still makes more sense than 10. Ba-dum-ba-bum. She's 14? So I was pretty right on the money then, huh? Da-dum. There we go. Level up. Ooh, Pork Chop will evolve soon, right? Flame shards, yeah! More fire! And badook. Dun, 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 dun.
Come on, Pokemon, get up, go!
I couldn't read what you guys were saying. Children talk too fast these days. Hi, do you want to heal my Pokemon, maybe? What's up? Very popular. You'll be pestered into battling. What about on the inside? Hi. They don't seem to be... Yeah, I kind of figured somebody would heal them. In the sequel, she's 16. Oh, that's right, there is a black and white too, isn't there? I sometimes forget, because I think... Is Pokemon Black and White the only Pokemon games with sequels like that? Because I know that, like, Pearl and Diamond, they technically have Platinum, but they literally just went with Black and White too, as a continuation. Wonder why she had to wait so long to get her first Pokemon. Well, you saw what she and her friends did to her room the first, like the instant they got Pokemon, they're like, let's battle inside! So, yeah, maybe not so trustworthy. Okay, who's in front? Let's put Nyan-san in front. Do. Yeah, I expected this. Toru, stop. Or, how do I do his accent? Gotta get the Joey Wheeler going. We both have a trio badge, so let's see which one of us is stronger. That still doesn't sound right. I still count Gold and Silver as a sequel for sure. Oh, is it cause, you mean for the Kanto region? Cause technically you can go back and like revisit it? Took out the trash, myself included. Now preparing to make dinner. Did everyone eat yet? For some reason my brain just went, did everyone eat yet? But did everyone eat yet? Yes, I had potatoes for lunch, so hopefully I should not be hungry during stream. Oh, hey, Oshawott is a little stronger than me. Let's sand attack him into oblivion. Photosynthesis? That sounds like going in the sun. I don't like doing that. There also is no sun today because it's snowy. Okay. Now time. Alright, what? Vine Whip, maybe? Okay, that's not what I wanted, but... Whoops. Oh, it increased my speed though, right? Yeah, that's not too bad. Ew, outside, yeah. Yuck. Oh, you chose a good move as usual? I used Flame Charge on your Oshawott. No. I'm just gonna send out Broccoli. Off I go again. Yeah, finish those chores. Get those tasks done. Vine Whip. Okay, it does seem like I'm gonna need to level up Broccoli and Yansan some more. Zinfable, hooray! Oh, you got a Oranberry? Of course you do. Skittle, skedaddle.
Go on, skedaddle! Get those tasks done!
Whatcha? Let's go, broccoli. Purloin. Sure. Let's switch to our Nyansan. Dun, dun, dun. Sand attack into oblivion. Heck. Oh my gosh, hit 5 times? Are you kidding me? If you do the cursed voice again, I won't do them. Got a wireless headset so I can hear you. I'm so tempted, but I got nothing to say in the Ubu voice. Skedaddle is just such a good word. Don't I have Fury Swipes? I did do. Okay. Let's find a unique move, maybe. Maybe a Vine Whip? Maybe a Flame Charge? Okay, Assist is kind of a fun move. Scratch. Okay. I take that back. Fury Swipes. Please, for the sake of the chores. What if I say,
Ganbate, Zinfable, you can do it! Get those chores done. Be productive.
2 times? Are you kidding me? With my knowledge, I can bring out the strength of my Pokemon. Can you teach me how you made your Purloin do Fury? Ah! Okay, wow, that was a whole bike. Welcome back, Zinfable had to come back just to throw a bike at me. Was that on your list of chores? Huh? Bringing the guns out, really? Hey, look, I finally got, like, more than 2 hits on my Fury Swipe. Swipe? Dun dun dun. How do you keep beating me? We have the same number of gym badges. Could you talk slower, maybe? It's like an emerald. I only let my Graveler use metronome. I see. So that's how you battle. Out of the way! I'm assuming it's Bianca. Oh no, it's the grunts. What are you doing? What was that about? Bianca? Why are you running? Hey, where are those people headed? Throw a bike at Toru? Check off the list. That way, but why are you running now? Oh, seriously? They run so fast. Miss? My Pokemon? It'll be okay, don't cry. Bianca, really, why were you running? You have to hear this. Like, let me spill the tea for you real quick. These people stole this girl's Pokemon. Like, I know, super lame. Super lame-os. You should have spoken up sooner. Toru, we're gonna get that Pokemon back. Bianca, stay by that girl's side. Okay, I'm going to go heal first. Bye-bye. I just started running the other way. It's like, we're gonna go do some heroic stuff. No, I'm not in the mood. Bye-bye. There. I wish healing at the Pokemon Center was that fast. Just like, oh, hey, I'm just gonna heal him regardless of what you say. Oh, that's right. This would be my first encounter if I find something here, right? Because this is a new route. Yeah, where am I? What'd that do? What just happened? What? Don't freeze. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, apparently I just paused it. I hit the wrong bumper when I was trying to switch items. Whew. Okay, how do I register this? Yeah, there we go. Okay, everything is fine. Okay, Route 3. Route 3. Maybe save though, just yes. I'm going to save in-game and then make a save state, just in case. It's always good to save often. I would also like to comment, my computer is much quieter today. I can hear it's no longer struggling with simple things. Make sure Cookie stays dead. Save state. Save. There we go. Okay. Who's ready for our next encounter? What? That was fast. What is it? Oh, it's a Pidove! Excellent. Okay, one cut should be fine, right? Okay. Do I go for 2? Is the question. Okay, be gentle, Nyan-san. It's a small bird. Be gentle. Okay. Your attack fell. Oh, that's true. It's going to evolve into the ugly unfit. The ugly one. Oh, do you mean because it has like all the colors? No, it's fine. It looks cute. Let's put you in a regular Pokeball. It's you. There we go. That capture was rather painless. Okay. The female is better. I do kind of like the plain design, but I find the male one still pretty funny. Okay. Oh, I need to think of a name now. Okay. Okay, I know you guys said like, hey, maybe stop naming your Pokemon after food. But does it count if the first thing that comes to mind when I see a pigeon is breadcrumbs? Would it be fine to name this one breadcrumb? Does that still count as naming it after a food? Because I kind of like the idea of naming it breadcrumb. Yes? Is it... Are you saying yes to name it breadcrumb? Or are you saying no, that's still a food? Trash burb? I'm not calling it trash burb. I like breadcrumb better. Still food? Okay, but breadcrumb. I ate breadcrumbs as a kid. Breadcrumbs are an ingredient. Call it picnic killer. Nah, it's tiny and it's cute, so its name... Oh, is it gonna fit? Oh, it's a sign. We have breadcrumb. Just crumbs. Okay, oh, that's right, I need to find the sprite now. Generation 5, there it is. Where are you? There it is, okay. Pidove? The sign is stop. Nah, the sign is that I've come up with an excellent name. Oh my gosh, I have so many images on here now. Where'd it go? D. There it is. Come here, breadcrumb. There we go. You should use the GIF sprites. Oh, I could now. I wasn't doing it originally because for the sake of my computer's GPU, but now that I have a better one, I could. I'll probably look into that after stream, and because I found a good site that gives me the static ones, but now I need to find a good site that gives me the GIFs. Okay, what are your stats, my friend? Somewhat of a clown. Oh gosh. Oh, you know Gust right away. That's pretty good. Big Pex protects the Pokemon from defense-lowering attacks. Ooh, that's pretty useful. I should have them. I'll send them over to you. Nah, I kind of prefer... I just, like, save it right off the website as soon as I get the Pokemon, and then... I just plant it right in. That way I don't have, like, a million sprites on my computer, because this game has so many Pokemon in it. And it makes it easier for me to search them up. Because they're like all in order. Very convenient. Where? Okay. So I need to go stop Galactic, but first I need to train Breadcrumb up a little bit. Okay, oh, are you gonna tell me I'm going the wrong way? Yeah, you are. Please, Toru, Team Plasma took that Pokemon, get it back! Nya 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 nya. Okay. Stop Galactic, I know, but... Did I say Galactic? So close. Okay, well... My excuse is I've definitely been playing the new Pokemon Sinnoh games. I definitely haven't been, like, forgetting about playing it. I've been playing it so much that I got them confused because I'm such a big Pokemon fan. Doubt? No, don't doubt me. Don't doubt me. No doubt. No doubt here. Oh, I shouldn't be fighting this. You guys are distracting me. I'm doing a very important Nuzlocke. And I need Breadcrumb to level up. And not die. F equals doubt? Don't you mean X? Now who's getting their stuff confused? I mean, I didn't get anything confused to begin with, so... Shush. If I knew it? If I know it? F is double doubt? No. No. Dun, 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 dun. Doubt squared. I wonder if those kids inside the daycare would also want to fight me? Because I think I'd be willing to beat up some more have some more trainer battles for the extra XP for Breadcrumb. Doubt to the power of 2. Double cheeseburger. Hey kid, do you want to fight? Hey kid, do you want to fight? How about you? Yeah? Hey, fight me. Rawr. I'll run, you're gonna chase me, you run, am I gonna chase you? Change your perspective and reality. That was very... Now, who's got food on the brain? See? Not just me. Are you familiar with double battles? Yes. You do have a gym badge, after all. You're well aware that double battles are Pokemon battles where each side uses 2 Pokemon. Yeah. As one would assume. Okay, I guess we're just training in the tall grass then. I need Breadcrumb to... Aww, I could have run into a Blitzel! I love Blitzel! Will there be opportunities to run into a Blitzel later on, too? Because once again, I love Blitzel. It's so cute. It always hurts to see what you could have had. You can... Oh, that's right, I could run into a fully grown Zebstrika later on. I'm pretty happy with Breadcrumb, though. I think my biggest concern now is getting, like, a water type of some sort, because if I'm fighting against fire types, I don't really have anything particularly effective. The Breadcrumb is going to be slow going, isn't it? Okay, how close are you, Breadcrumb? Oh, you're pretty close. Okay, maybe it won't be too bad. Because Pidove also has 3 evolutions like most bird starters, right? I'm trying to remember what it evolves into, because I know Unpheasant is the last one, right? I forget what the second one was. Oh, Tranquil, that's right. There we go. Another Patrat. I'm kind of just glad I didn't run into Patrat right away, because I'm not super in love with... Oops. Super in love with Patrat and their evolution. I think they're very cute. But they just don't seem very me. Wha-bam! Sorry, Pokemon Professor here. Listen, somebody's gotta be in chat to give me all that knowledge. Ooh, I could have gotten a level 11 Pidove? Did I get like the weakest possible Pidove in this area? I have too much? Nah. You have a Google's worth of information. It is a low roll. Ah. Oh gosh, Ember is more effective. Why am I using Flame Charge? Besides the fact that it looks super cool. There. Breadcrumb is leveling up pretty quickly though, so that's okay. Let's see. I am so glad there's a fast forward option. Brandon is the voice that keeps you from using the bicycle indoors? That is so perfect. If people had like business cards and they had their role under it and that was Brandon's, I wonder what are some other good ones? Like that's just the description of just like, what is your occupation? I'm the voice that prevents you from using the bicycle indoors. I will make that now. You just hand out your business card and it's just like, I keep the world from dissolving into chaos. Oh, what do? Do you fight world hunger? Do you care for orphans? Do you help with natural disasters? I stop children from biking indoors. I'm gonna pay someone to make me a business card. More like certified buzzkill. Technically, there are some places in Pokemon that most people would consider indoors, but you can still bike in them, right? Like the passages between routes? That's one? At least they don't stop you for that. That would be annoying. I say they, but apparently now I should be saying Brandon. Yeah, Brandon doesn't stop us from doing that at least. Okay, let's level up Broccoli a little more too. Ooh, that was a big hit that they took. Oh, hey, let's Hey, Porkchop, you want to finish him off? Can you ride your bike in Oras? That's technically enclosed? Maybe? Burb? Yes, we have Breadcrumb the Burb. We're gonna level it up so it will survive. No, because it's Mawile Mall. Oh. Do-do-do. Thank you. Do-do-do-do. There we go. And there's Brandon in chat dropping all this knowledge on us. Let's see. Cut. Gust. Okay. Looks like Nyan's should be okay. Hey, don't... Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just send Breadcrumb out to do the finishing move. It's fine. It's okay. Haha! I got Big Peck. Gust! Critical hit? It had like 2 HP. It did not need a critical hit. Okay, time to heal. Wow, that Pidove did more to my Purlian than I thought. Can you get in the door? You did it. Thank you. There aren't any rules about how much grinding you can do in Nuzlocke, right? this isn't me like asking to put any more restrictions on myself, it's just genuinely curious about Nuzlocks. Because I know, oh gosh. I know a lot of people, like there's a lot of different rules you can go by if you want. Don't be sorry. Hold your head up high. Yeah. Professor Oak never shied away from telling you whatever he wanted. Just don't be higher level than the gym leader. But you're kind of supposed to, aren't you? Isn't that the point? The point? On a pike? Don't be a cheat. Well, I'm not gonna like level them up to level 20. I'm thinking I want them to all be at level like 14 before I start taking on Plasma. Especially since Breadcrumb was so low. The only grinding one I've seen limits how much you can use each Poke Center. Oh, yeah. Higher level, it's just too easy. Not for a Nuzlocke? You don't want to be higher than the gym leader in a Nuzlocke? Really? Here, Nyansan, you take care of him. Yeah. I suppose at the very least I do want Breadcrumb to be up to snuff with everybody else. And ultimately, that's kind of getting all the rest of them trained, so maybe grinding is okay when I acquire a new Pokemon to get them up to snuff with the rest of my team. Nuzlocks are all about that self-pain. I think even with grinding, I'll manage to give myself some good pain. I've proven that I can do that just fine. There we go. Okay, because like Purloin just Nyansan just leveled up, but I was really trying to train Breadcrumb. I'm thinking we'll give Breadcrumb another level up, and then we should be okay. Broccoli, will you take care of this one for me, sweetie? Fury Swipes. I did a 12-hour Soul Link stream and 60% of it was level grinding. Well, part of that is, with a Soul Link, you tend to lose Pokemon more easily, right? So it's like you have to keep taking them out of your box and, like, actually making them viable. Don't let Elise tell you how to have fun now. Row, fight the power! Is it weird that I felt so empty inside since I finished Gurren Lagann? It's just like, well, now what do I do? So I picked up oh, how do you pronounce it? Jujutsu Kaisen again. I was on episode 9 of that when I set it down because I got busy with stuff. But now I've started it again, and it's just like, I think this will fill the heart in my hole? The hole in my heart rather nicely. It's hard to find another like Gurren Lagann. Yeah, especially since even the other stuff that Studio Trigger made is not necessarily like Gurren Lagann. Although I have been meaning to watch... What's the movie called that they made? I've been meaning to watch that. Login, whatever the spelling. It still doesn't sound like a word. Jujutsu is a fun series. Promare, that was it. I've been meaning to watch that one, because I feel like that's probably the closest they've made to something with the same feeling. Mostly because interestingly enough, I found that most of Studio Trigger's anime are based around female leads, but in Gurren Lagann it's all about just like man power. So even though you still get like great vibes out of their other series, it doesn't have the same vibe because it's I don't know. It's kind of weird to explain, but you know what I mean. I do like the other Studio Trigger stuff. Because no matter what, it's still gorgeous looking. Oh, hey, you were using Bide, right? I'm fine, right?
It's fine! It's fine!
Everything is fine. It's okay. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Breadcrumb is alive. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Hey, we're talking about Premiere, right? But Analab was absorbed, but Funimation and that Seiton's abomination. Oh, by Funimation. Funimation's site has actually gotten a good amount better now. It used to be impossible for me to navigate. Like, I couldn't even dare, but it's gotten a little more functional now. And I personally, I have to keep my subscription because I'm not sure if you noticed, but in my target getting hit by one of those pursuit kills. Honestly, I think it's getting worse, really. On my PC, it used to take forever to load anything, but now it works a lot more smoothly. Yeah, their site is improving, and their subscription cost actually isn't as much as I thought it would be. Because I used to have, or I have Verve, and I really liked how I could have my Funimation alongside with that, and I could watch it all in one place, because I like Verve. Verve is very well done. But, Crunchyroll was bought by Funimation too. Not sure how that's gonna... Oh yeah, I did hear about that. That is a genuine concern. Because I'm worried that, like, most of Verve is, like, or Verve is made by Crunchyroll, right? Oh, actually, maybe that might not be too bad. Maybe Funimation will hop back onto Verve because of that. I use Funimation only because it would break and not play ads sometimes. Oh yeah, that did happen. Much like Funimation, I like Crunchyroll better. I think it's because Crunchyroll was one of the first services that tried to bring anime to America while supporting the creators, right? Because fan dubs that did not support the creators directly were such a big thing, but they wanted to make it more beneficial to them. And here I just sail the seas. Do you mean the seas of piracy? Honestly, that's fair. When it comes to anime, sometimes there's no other way to find it. Like, alright, let me... Okay, mini rant time while I destroy this Pidove. Y'all know how I like Umaru, right? I love Umaru. But when Umaru... Himoto Umaru-chan R came out, which is like the second season, it was only available on Amazon's anime service. Not Prime, specifically their anime service, which I thought was super dumb. It's like, just put it on Verve. You have the first season there. Why is Amazon being so dumb with that? And because I got so mad. Okay, Twitch, don't get mad, Twitch. I used a site that was not the Amazon streaming site. I was watching Zombieland Saga. Bad's background noise was season 1, episode 1, then for some reason went to season 2, episode 1. What the heck? Really? I've been booed. The audacity. Listen, Amazon was being dumb. But I will say, I did watch the series again. It went on Verve for like a month for some reason. I don't know what happened with the licensing. But I did watch the entire thing again on Verve. So I did watch it. I did watch it on an official site as well. And I would buy the DVD, I would buy the Blu-ray, I would directly support the creators, but they have not made a physical copy. I want to give them money, but they won't let me. Oh, we got... Hello, we got Afro Squirrel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Enjoy all your lovely new emotes. And now my subscription noise and image makes sense, because it's a Pokemon, and we're playing Pokemon. Love to sail the seas, but too afraid of viruses. Yeah, that is a concern. I have some sites that I use that I trust, because when I was but a wee lass, and had no money, and hardly had internet, honestly, I got some good suggestions on sites that worked okay. Use an antivirus? Oh yeah, and I have antivirus, that also helps. What's the popular one? Malwarebytes? That's like the free one that everyone uses. Oh yeah, but also, yet again, another... thank you. Oh, I can use some of these lovely emotes. There we go. Afro Squirrel, that is for you. Thank you so much for subbing. It means so much. What was I... Oh, how do I... Oh yeah, I was playing game. Okay, nobody died, right? I was like not paying attention. I got so excited about about anime piracy and a subscriber. Empress Girl, nice salute. I like to see it. Oh yeah, okay, Breadcrumb, we want to get you, I think, at least one more level. And that should be easily done. Okay. Everyone is saluting our new dream mate. Excellent. The dream team is growing. This is one thing I'll agree with Brandon. Malwarebyte is garbage. I just know that because that's what my brother used, and that's what he suggested to me when I had no money. I think now I use like an official one that protects all my devices that I actually like pay for. But are there any free antivirus programs that are free that you would suggest using? Because I'm always curious. I think right now I'm using, like I said, the paid one, and I can't remember its name, but its logo is green, if that helps. There we go, Breadcrumb, look at that. You can hold your own in a battle now. Excellently done. Norton used to be good, but I haven't used it in a while. Avast and Viper. I think I've heard of Avast. Or Trend Micro. That one I haven't heard of. Yeah. Is Norton the... Hold on, which antivirus do I use? Norton antivirus. Hold on. Green antivirus. What is the antivirus I use? Webroot. I use Webroot. And I've always had some good luck with that. Those are what I've dabbled with in the past. Yeah. Those are some good names. Because, like I said, I know at least one of them. Never heard of that, Webroot? Webroot is not a free one. That is one that I do pay for. Because when I got one of... What am I doing? When I have a Mac laptop. And when I first got that, it came with the antivirus free. And I could defend my other PC with it too, so I just kept renewing that because it was cheaper than looking for something else, and it seemed to work okay. It like scans websites before you enter them and tells you if they seem safe or not, which is really helpful. Use Sophos. A lot of success with that one, but it's not free. Yeah, even when they're not free, it's like... Honestly, if you spend a lot of time on the internet, it's probably worth it to have a good antivirus, right? Okay, Broccoli, let's charge you up a little bit. Get some more power. Broccoli's a superfood, right? Maybe that's why broccoli's so strong. I have Avast Premium. Oh, is Avast like one where you can get the free one that does a little bit of protection, but then you can pay to get like the ultimate good protection? Stuff like that is always good too. This is not a conversation I expected to have during my Pokemon Nuzlocke, but it's an important one. Internet safety. There we go. Okay, I feel pretty happy with that level up progression. Should I feel confident? I kind of feel concerned now that I think about it. I do IT for a living, it's all I know. Oh, that is... I suppose that is a helpful background to know about these antivirus matters. They have a god tier that includes so much, even a VPN. There's no risk, there's not reward. That doesn't sound like great advice when it comes to viruses on the internet. Yeah, because I've heard a lot about VPNs. Is it bad that the only reason I would get a VPN, besides like the added protection of internet's safety, talking about Pokemon. My brain is just so far into the antivirus conversation. Yeah, is it bad that the first thing I can think of doing if I ever got a VPN is, there's an Australian show that you can watch for free online, only in Australia. And I would use the VPN to watch that show. Because it's free, right? It's free in Australia, but I don't live in Australia and I want to watch it. How dare they? What show is it? It's, Bondi Beach. It's the lifeguard show. I don't know this show is a local. It, yeah. Oh. It's... Oh my goodness! We have a raid! Carmi TV, thank you so much! Welcome, welcome everyone! Dreammates, give a good hearty salute to our new friends. Oh my goodness. Ah! Or maybe give them some hearts. Look at these cute heart emotes. Hello, everybody. Hi, Carmi. Thank you so much for raiding. As you can see, we are doing a Nuzlocke. I have lost an odd no already, and we haven't even gotten to the second gym, so it's going really well. Yeah, who do we have here? We got... My goodness. Wait, ah! Brewkaiser, thank you so much for showing one of the features of our channel. You can throw stuff at me. Oh my gosh, your model is so cute. Thank you. Aww. You giving me the blushies. And we got so many follows too. Oh, you guys have such interesting names. How do you pronounce this? Is it Vitraz Lichyard? Dojian? And Nizareth. That reminds me of Teen Titans. Nizareth Vatrion Synthos! Oh my goodness. Toru's an expert Pokemon player? Okay. I appreciate the false compliment, but you don't have to lie to these nice people. I know Nuzlocks can be nasty, and I've never played one before, so this is a learning experience, and I'm learning the hard way. By the way, we passed 100 followers? Yay! Now I'm all flustered now. I'm so happy. Thank you everyone so much for following and helping push us over that 100 followers mark. Oh my goodness. That was rather appropriate. Wow! Hearing clapping while the models... I'm smacking my knees together. You can't see my legs, so you can't say I'm not smacking my knees together. Curse physics. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get you the knee claps. Hold on. Ow. Okay, ow. That hurts. Ah. My knee bones. Okay, that did not work. Also, thank you for whoever played the anime. Wow! That was so good. Maya! Oh my goodness, 1,500 bits! Anna, congrats for the 100 followers, thank you! Oh, today is a very, very good day. I'm just gonna be blushing for the rest because I'm all flustered now. Welcome to Toru Summers and the Dreammates. Yes, welcome, welcome everybody. What was I doing? We're pursuing Team Plasma now, right? I think that's what we were doing. And we just got... Oh yeah, let me introduce everybody to my, Focus Up No More Lost Pokemon. My knee bones? Yeah, what? I was smacking my knees, that hurt. But we have our Pokemon here. We have Breadcrumb, the Pidove. Broccoli, the Pan Sage. Pork Chop, the Tepig. And Nyansan, the Purloin. I like trains. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Oh, that's right. Oh, we do have a hype train coming, don't we? How do hype trains work? Okay, I have a message here. What is this? Hype train starts when multiple people... Oh! Hype train. Choo-choo! How does that... There was a trend on TikTok, wasn't there? Where it's just like...
Elmo likes to dance like...
Or dances like a plane. Or... Ashley likes to dance like a plane. But Elmo chugs along like a train. Can't contribute much at the moment. You being here is far enough contribution. Oh my goodness! And Maya has now gifted my words. I'm so flustered. Look what you guys have done to me. Has gifted a tier 1 sub to Mdoth. You also like trains? Chugga 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 choo choo. Oh my goodness. Thank you everyone so much for the support, all the follows, the bits, you know, the sound noises as well. And now the gifted subs. Oh, I'm so lucky to have you guys. You guys are so awesome. This is just make my whole day. Well, time for me to make a very important phone call. Good luck, Brandon. I salute you. Phone calls are scary, but I know you can do it. Oh, look at the Toro loves. Okay. I'm going to take all this energy, and I'm going to use it to not lose any more Pokemon in this Nuzlocke. Hi, Charon. They ran inside here. Tori, your Pokemon HP's fine. Ready to go, right? Yeah, let's do this. Then let's go. Aw, intense. Wellspring Cave. Oh, this is a new location. Gotta write it down. Oh snap, when did you eat cookie? I didn't eat! I got distracted by chat, is what happened. More like being stuck on hold for the rest of my- Oh, it's one of those phone calls. Oh no. It's been a while. Yeah, it happened at the start of stream, unfortunately. I already forgot, what is this cave called? Oh wait, I registered... There we go. Wellspring Cave. Okay. Devoured is a... I didn't... It was an accident. A critical hit. You know, it's the Nuzlocke's worst fear. Let's see if I run into a Pokemon before this battle. Or not. Toru. This bothersome bunch doesn't really listen to reason. Then Fable has redeemed a hydrate. Everyone, get your cups ready. Take a sip of water. The hype train said one more before Zin donated. And it still says one even though 2 of us have sent some? Really? Hype train, what's wrong with you? I can't see much on my end. Let me, hold on. To Twitch. Twitch is rigged. Twitch is just like, oh, you should give Toru more money. Is Cookie dead? Cookie is dead. It is... Oh gosh. Shush. Shush me. Oh my goodness, stream looks crystal clear. Did I mention I have a new GPU? Twitch is rude. Huh. I guess because I'm the streamer, it's not showing me what you guys are seeing. I don't know how hype train works. Hashtag Twitch is rude. Get it trending. How rude. Oh, that's right, we're fighting Team Plasma now, aren't we? This child cannot use a Pokemon to its full potential. Running a fever, can't stop blushing. You guys have made me so flustered. I'm so happy. Yeah, maybe... Whew. Fan my face. Calm down. Take a deep breath. And here, just cause y'all being so sweet, here's a free one on the house. There you go. Oh. What? Wait, did I just do something with... Oopsie. Okay, apparently I have to change that hotkey too. Throw hot hotkey. All my hotkeys are messed up. Doesn't that make the Pokemon sad? Oh, it makes the Pokemon dead when I don't live up to its potential. It's the same thing for all your Pokemon, so hand them over to us now. Well, I hate the council hung up on me. Oh, rude. Everyone's so rude. Twitch is rude, your phone call was rude. These Team Plasma guys, very rude. Better yet, we'll just take them. When 3 or more different people sub or gift at least 100 bits within a span of time, it starts a hype train. And anyone... Oh. So that's what a hype train does. Oh, I have breadcrumb in front still. I didn't mean to do that. Pork chop. You take care of this. Pork chop is our go-to. Oh, great. I'm just gonna lower your defense while you bide. I've learnt my lesson. Twain. There is no Twain. Oh, it has to be different people? Oh. I see. That kind of makes sense, but at the same time, I wish they would have given it to you. Oh, cat. Please.
No, no, no. Go down. Off the desk, thank you.
Rigged. So rigged. They should, like, make that make more sense to the people who've already donated. Oh. Is Flame Charge a physical attack? Because in that case, that'll be very great with all the tail whips I've done. It is physical. Excellent. Okay. Fighto! Flame Charge! Oh, that's right, I haven't... Okay, hold on. I need to add the TikTok. Socials... TikTok. There we go. Chores are done and I made myself dinner. You sound like a productive adult. I'm very proud of you, Zinfable. Didn't even know you had a TikTok. Yeah, it's, yeah. There's not a lot on it right now. Meh, thanks though. Well, how can we... Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that battle. No one died, right? I think we're fine. That was like a one-hit KO because of all the tail whips I did. I need to... Okay, focus. I'm not losing anybody else. I don't like that triple dot. That makes me feel uncomfortable. That makes me feel like I missed something. Not bad, Toru. Okay, go return the Pokemon to that girl. Darn it. Okay. I'm assuming it's fine. You don't need to return it. Who's shouting? More grunts. Oh boy. Stop with the triple dot. I was writing notes to improve stream. No one died, right? Stop! You're making me uncomfy! No one died, right? Dots out for Toru. Not only fails to understand, but you actually got a way to boot. There's 2 of you and 2 of us. Oh wait, we're gonna double fight. Everyone dot up. Brookaiser's a rebel. I'm getting commas. Okay, the hearts don't make it better. Why are Pokemon robbers acting so self-righteous? Toru, we've been friends our whole lives. We got each other's back when it counts. Let's show them how it's done. Okay. It'll be fine. The salute's done. Nothing makes it better. Okay, as long as Pork Chop comes out alive, then everything's fine, right? I feel like you guys would have been saying F and booze if something fainted. Go for it. Oh, that's right. Breadcrumb was first, wasn't it? JK, yeah. I have helped to feel... What did I miss? Chat was being mean. That's what you missed. Who should I send out? Actually, maybe Breadcrumb will be okay. Ah, of course you used Detect. Don't lose the pork chop. I love my pork chop. I'm just bad at stuff. Chat's still angry about the lack of choo-choo. Dream Dan, hello. So, a little update. We did lose Cookie, but we've acquired a Breadcrumb. Okay, can you, like, not use Detect this time so I can attack you? Oh. Or Oshawott will just one-hit KO you. That's also good. I'll take that. Good work, team! Yet again, naming you guys the Dreammates was a mistake, because you're just a team who fights me and teases me and taunts me. How's the Nuzlocke? Well, as you can see, we've only lost one so far. And that's the only one we're gonna lose, right? Because I learned my lesson. I learned it the hard way, but I learned my lesson. That's why Oshawott best started. No. I like pork chop. I like my pork chop. Pork chop best. Could you imagine cuddling with a Tepig? How nice and warm and snuggly it'd be? That's why it's the best. Okay, so we got through the fight without losing anybody, and I think we leveled up Breadcrumb. I wasn't paying attention. I should be paying more attention, shouldn't I? Who else only came for your hot? Well, too bad, she's not here. You gotta deal with Toru. Tepig is good for speedrunning. Pokemon from foolish people, we will take their Pokemon. Whatever, what a waste of time. Come on, what reason could you possibly justify stealing Pokemon from people? And from children, no less. Pokemon trainers like you are making Pokemon suffer. Yeah, like you guys aren't. What do you mean trainers are making Pokemon suffer? I don't get this at all.
We'll give you back the Pokemon. But be aware of how this Pokemon suffers from being used by people. Someday, open your eyes to your own complicity.
Trainers bring out their Pokemon's strength. Pokemon believe in their trainers and respond to that. I don't understand what about that makes Pokemon suffer. Toru, I'll return the Pokemon. Which gives me time to try and find out what we're gonna catch in this cave. Who should I put in front? I guess since it's a cave, maybe I should have Broccoli in front. I don't know. We're gonna catch a rock. It's not just a boulder, it's a rock. I don't really have a lot of moves that would be good against anything if it ends up being a rock type. But I guess Broccoli's our best bet here. Let's save, just in case anything crashes. Crouton the Joltik. I chose Snivy. Snivy is good. I owned both black and white, so on one I did Tepig because I always do fire types, but on the other I did Snivy because I like... If I don't pick fire, I'd probably pick grass. Alright, who's it gonna be? The game's like, no. Oh gosh. Thief! Ooh, I wonder if Yansan would like that move. Can I have a Pokemon? There we go. Alright. And...
Ah! A Woobat!
Chonky Pig, best boy. Absolutely. Oh, now this is a bad type up, actually. What moves do you have again? Does Broccoli have Leer? No. Maybe I'll put out Breadcrumb.
Bad little batty boy.
Superior is based off of the character Lady Oscar. You're welcome for a random fact. Who's Lady Oscar? Is that Flying Physic? I think the evolution might be. Or maybe it is. Is Psychic strong against Dark type? Would it be a bad idea to send out Nyan-san? I don't remember. Okay, actually, hey, Broccoli? Broccoli? Broccoli, you're back in, actually. Oh, wait, it might have a wind moves, won't it? Dark is immune? Okay, I should have sent out Nyan-san. We're just gonna do a gentle scratch. While we have Broccoli out, anyway. Ooh! Okay, that might be good enough. So it's in a cave, so this should work. Woo! Okay. Whew! That was reasonably painless. Nuzlocke challenge and Pokemon games are hard to get without one Pokemon dead. I know sometimes people also... What do they call them? Death fodder? They will, like... If there's a Pokemon they don't want to use, they'll specifically use it to heal up their other Pokemon to survive. So... I'll say I'm not allowed to say a joke about caves. I don't want to hear your joke. It sounds like a yabai joke. Dark is immune to Psychic. But, you know, not spelled like garbage. Psychic is a difficult word. I think the only reason I know how to spell it is because I kept having to spell yuppie psycho for my playthrough stuff. Yes, I'm gonna give you a nickname. Chat, you're gonna be surprised. This one is not named after food. Where's the K?
It's Silky!
It's like the little larva from Teen Titans.
Silky!
Okay, I need to heal. Probably. This is not even that low, but my brain is just like, I need to heal, I'm gonna die if I don't heal! But Silk is nice on the tongue. Does Swoobat really look silky? Swoobat looks very soft. Doesn't it look soft? I bet it would be silky soft. It's like, oh, hi. Can I go heal my Pokemon? Can you leave me alone? Taru, thank you so much. The two of you got her Pokemon back. I'm lucky to have friends like you two.
Thank you, miss. Please, take these as a thank you present.
What are you giving me? Oh, some more Pokeballs. Like a throw pillow with wings. Exactly. Have you ever been, like, walking down the aisle at Walmart and you see, like, that big bin of just, like, pillows that nobody needs, but you gotta touch it anyway because it's soft and fluffy? When I first saw it, I thought someone punched it? What do you mean? Because it's got its eyes closed? Oh, those are heal balls. They completely heal the captured Pokemon on the spot. How sweet of you. I'm gonna see this girl on her way. So see you later, Toru. Bye-bye. It's no fun when one of your Pokemon is dead that you worked so hard for. I was so excited to have Cookie because I love Autono, and it would be like such a beefy defense Pokemon, right? But what do? I immediately lose it. But fortunately, yeah, I didn't spend a ton of time on Autono yet. Okay. It's time for some mild grinding. But she didn't love it enough to pay attention. It was an accident. Also, this encounter should be an Autono, right? Which means a lot of XP. Yep. That does mean I might be able to get another Autono in the future, though. I don't think you have anything that's particularly effective, do you? You don't have a bad moveset, but we're gonna send out Porkchop anyway. Not that I don't trust you, Silky. You're just a little baby. So we're going to be careful. Dun 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 dun. Imba. Oh yeah, that's right. I can speed these up. There we go. Because this is gonna take a bit. Once again, Autono is a tank. Anyone want to do a Who's That Pokemon? How are we gonna do that? Is it like on Reddit when they're just like, I will... Okay, everyone badly describe your favorite Pokemon, and I will guess what it is. Like one of those. Ooh! Is Porkchop going to evolve now? What does Porkchop evolve into? A yummy dinner? And Silky... Ooh, Silky got some stuff too. Oh, is it level 18 for this one? I always forget which one it is. Because there was like 1 or 2 generations where it was 16, right? I'll be posting clues. I see. Tepig is 17. Okay, so I was wrong on every account. Ooh, Silky's pretty tough. Excellent. Negative. Confusion. There we go. Silky, I already love you. That's not a good thing to have happen during a Nuzlocke, though. Although I suppose it's what you want to happen. That's what brings the pain. You need to oh, you're right. You're 100% right. Thank you so much for reminding me. Where are you, Silky? There's your picture. Save. Image. Yep. You bet. Yep. I have so many notes all over my desk. I have like no room for my mouse. Okay, there we go. There they are. If you catch a Blitzle, can you call it Oreo? I love that. That would be such a good idea. If I get one, I will definitely incorporate Oreo into its name. Because in remembrance of Cookie, a different type of cookie. Zebra cake. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Fury Swipe. Sometimes I don't understand Rule 1 of the Nuzlocke challenge. Can you only catch one Pokemon from that Pokemon? You mean one of that type of Pokemon? It's, yeah, if I've already caught that Pokemon and it's still alive, then I can look for another Pokemon. Gym leader Lenora and her strongest Pokemon is level 20, but Pignite gets arm thrust, so you should be fine, even under-leveled. Lenora. What is Lenora's type again? I'm always amazed by people who are just like, oh hey, here's a town, here's a gym leader, here's the type of Pokemon that they have, here's the levels and stuff. And just boom, know all that knowledge. Oh, it is just normal. Okay. Don't hold her hand too much and give her all the info, takes the fun out of it. Well, it does help me prevent from over-grinding, which is good. And I know... So I was actually inspired to do a Nuzlocke, because have you ever seen Jaden Animation? Her animations about her first Nuzlocke experiences? That's what inspired me to do this, and what made it look like so much fun. And I know in hers, she did research the gyms before she went into it. I didn't do that, so this is helpful. So if that Pokemon is dead, can't you catch the same? Yes, that is how it works. I think technically, if I want to catch 2 of the same Pokemon, I think that should be okay, but I'm allowed to like be like, no, I want a mulligan on this one because I already have this Pokemon, right? I think that's how it works. Although, I can't imagine a reason I would want to have 2 of the same Pokemon. Besides just expecting one to die. Good job, Silky. And a Lillipup. What could have been? But ultimately, Porkchop said no. One more confusion. There we go. But too flaffy, though. Did I forget if I told you guys about this, but when I was younger and I played Pokemon Gold, I like revisited it when I was not a child and like an adult with a functioning brain. Or like, I guess not an adult because the battery died before it could get to that point. Oh, what was I gonna say? But, yeah, so when I revisited the Pokemon Gold and I look at what I did, I had a Typhlosion, an Ampharos, and a Pharaoh on my team. The Pharaoh was just an HM slave, though. I had, like, a level 89 Typhlosion, a level 49 Ampharos, and I had 2 PC boxes full of Flaffy. Why did I catch so many Flaffy? Because I liked them. Did that mean I needed to have 2 PC boxes full of them? Apparently. If you played Black 2, you could have gotten Mareep. I was thinking, if this goes well and if I enjoy this, we could play Pokemon Black and White 2 as the next part of the Nuzlocke and maybe incorporate some more difficulties into it. Like, I really want to do a Pokemon randomizer at some point. I think that would be funny. But of course that makes everything incredibly more challenging. So it's like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that on the first time. Oh, hey, that's super effective. Don't do that. There we go. Okay. The things we do for love. Soul Link it? That sounds infinitely worse. But if you fight against Elite Four, you only have one chance to beat them because of the Nuzlocke challenge. Exactly. That's why it is a challenge. It also doesn't help that usually what gets me through the Elite Four is revives. I will have no access to revives because of the Nuzlocke challenge. But that will make it so I think the Elite Four, I will be allowed to grind to my heart's content because of how difficult that can be. Back to the who is that Pokemon. What was I doing? Okay, you know what? One more level up for Silky. Because I've already fallen in love with Silky and I don't want to lose them. So, whew. There we go. DDD. Clue 1. I was part of one of the main characters' teams. Do you mean like Misty, Brock, and my method of evolution has changed during the generations. Is it Psyduck? I'm gonna guess Psyduck. Oh, shoot. Porkchop, can you finish this one off? I've appeared shiny in the anime with another Pokemon. It is not Psyduck. Ah! There we go. Ooh, Butterfree's a good guess. That's right, because isn't shiny Butterfree like pink or something? I have no more clues, have fun. Oh boy. So when you say one of the main characters' teams, I'm assuming you mean it is like Misty, Brock, and Pokemon, or Pokemon? Yeah, Pokemon in general. Misty, Brock, and Ash, right? Oops. Okay, I guess you guys are pretty leveled up. I'm gonna save. Dun, dun, dun. Satoshi's companion from any generation. Oh wow, that's a lot of Pokemon. Well, I suppose the hint of the method of evolution has changed during the generations might mean it's probably from one of the earlier ones. Now I get to show off everything I learned in trainer school. What did you learn? How to not cry when you get your butt kicked? Kid Owl. Oh boy, it's the Blitzel. Okay, that you just... is Silky flying psychic, right? So this is a bad matchup. This is a bad matchup. Hey, Porkchop. I just keep relying on Porkchop. Don't watch the dub after Generation 6. That's why I said Satoshi, not Ash. I think I knew that Ash's name was Satoshi. At the very least, I definitely knew who you were talking about. Okay. Pork chop, take him down. Shockwave. Okay. Flame charge. Boom, boom, boom. Shed Ninja. Isn't it only shiny the Noctowl? Jesse and James were my masters, the enemy. Okay, how much XP did you gain from that? A little bit. So far, no one has the answer. You've given us a tough one for the first one. Oops. Oops, I say as if I could avoid running into a Pokemon in the tall grass. Alright, Silky. A little more training. Guessing James are my master. What Pokemon am I? You mean Meowth? I don't think Jesse and James are considered their master. Meowth just tags along. They're their own independent creature. Oh, hi, Cherim. What, do you want to fight now? Toru, stop! That dark, tall grass over there. Every now and again, two Pokemon will pop out at the same time. I was about to ask if I was on another route, but I think this still counts as Route 3, right? Where I got, Breadcrumb. So I think this is fine. I need to pay attention. Vulpix. In other words, you have to be careful in the darker grass. I'm heading to Nectarine City. Okay, I'm still on Route 3. Excellent. Hey, you wanna fight?
Even if Pokemon have not been fully trained, they can show their potential depending on their trainer's style.
Oh, it's a Woobat versus Woobat.
Go, Silky! Best Woobat.
Because we have a dark move. We have Assurance. Which is kind of weird that as a psychic type, I can learn something I'm weak against. Okay, well, they know it too, so... Alright. I think we'll be fine with one more. Oh, they use Gust. Haha! Yay! One more.
Oh, that's really frustrating.
Time to go heal. There we go. I didn't mean to go in the grass. Well, you know what? More training. Oh, that speed button is a dangerous thing. Confusion. There we go. Ah, that was fine. All according to plan. Okay. Carefully. Ooh, there's an item. Great ball. Excellent. Do you want to fight me? I'll fight you.
It's best to use what you have learned in order to master it.
Hello. You got a pet trap for me, I see. Alright, Silky, let's take this one out. Easy peasy. Take care of this rodent problem. Of course you would use Bide. What else would you use? Oh, am I gonna be able to take it out in enough turns? How long does Bide last? Is bide just last 2 turns? Will this be fine? Have I made an error? Google. Google-san, onegaishimasu. How long is bide? No, I don't want to know about Biden. Shut up about Biden. 3 turns? Okay, so it should be... Cries is... Should it be fine? It should be fine? Oh no, it should not be fine, actually. No! I can't count! Okay, breadcrumb, let's finish it up. Silky! Gosh darn it. Victoria Mayhem when he is dead. I couldn't remember how long Bide lasted. He only acquired power for 2 turns. I thought he acquired power for 3. I was mistaken. I can't count. And now I am sad. Push the baby too hard. I expected great things, but I was too overbearing. Oh. Condolences on your swoobat, thank you. I'm so sad. It is now hitting the part of stream where I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna dig into this granola bar to drown my sorrows with. Nom. Ah, why is this granola bar so thick? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be chewing this thing for the next 10 years. Goodbye, my Silky. Okay, time to... Ah, not into the grass. Alright. Silky, you were loved. But I did not cherish you. Enough, apparently. I have to deposit you into the dead box. I'll heal while I'm here. Oh yeah, I have money for stuff. Can I buy stuff? Bad mama? No! I learned the hard way through my children's death. It's unfortunate, but... Okay, I have 8 of those. I guess I don't really need anything, do I? What do you sell? Oh, you spell... like mail and stuff. A heal ball. It was a good whoop at it was! Silky, you will be missed! I'm gonna have to like make a memorial after this for all the Pokemon we've lost along the way. Oh gosh. I do not have Surf or a Rod, so I can't get whatever the heck that is. I think I'm still on Route 3, right? Yeah. Make a little save. Eat some- oh gosh. Slam the desk, I guess. Eat more granola bar. check, check, and check. And farewell plays. Another Padovey boy. Wish. I'm going to sleep. Have a nice dream. Thank you so much for stopping by, Dream Dan. And watching my suffering. I took a big bite of granola, but I hope I'll see you again sometime soon. You need a hug, I do. I'm surprised nobody threw anything at me. I'm legally obligated to be kind now. There's a blitzer blitzo. Yes, you must be nice to the grieving. Vine Hui. Oh, I thought grass wasn't super effective against electric, but oh, I thought it was like a not effective type. I'm mistaken. Okay, who do I want to have fight you? Broccoli, you can fight this sir. Wanted to give you a head pat, but oh, that's right, I was gonna look into that. Now that I have a better GPU, I can actually maybe do some more complicated things. Head pat. I'm also going to try and look into bonks, because you guys seem to love that so much. Grass resists electricity. Oh, it's the other way around. Oh. I hate light and shock. I cannot make sense of that sentence, Ore. Can somebody translate? I was just thinking about a new battle strategy. Oh, good. Please don't kick my butt. Ah, so many children. How many children must I bully? Quillfish? Oh, we're guessing, some more Who's That Pokemon. Oh, did anyone get the first one? I think we all got distracted by, my failures. No one guessed mine? You've given us a toughie for the first one. No. Harmony is just like, don't bring it up again. I'm trying. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, what was I gonna do? Fiore, swipe! Up. How dare you dodge? How dare you dodge? Did they use a sand attack on me? What's happening? There we go. Okay, well, now I gotta bring somebody else out. Okay, Breadcrumb, let's see you finish it off. I have a face that's not me face. I'm gonna guess... Oh, what is it called? It's, I made it very difficult to Google the answer. Yeah, I noticed. We also have a new follow! Mogu Lurker. Doesn't Mogu mean like chewing? Just like, Mogu, 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 Mogu. Does that mean you eat yummy snacks while you lurk? That sounds like a good life. Thank you so much for the follow! Cubone? I was gonna guess, what's that Pikachu look-alike? Mimikyu. I'm gonna guess Mimikyu or Yamask. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Roggenrola. Broccoli, it's your time to shine. I'm kinda sad I don't have a Roggenrola yet. I really like Roggenrola. They're so cute. Yeah, mask is technically its human face. I'm blue. blue and it has a face that isn't its face. That's a toughie. Lantern. Oh, Huntail. Does Huntail have a false face? Have I been looking at Huntail wrong this whole time? Ow. But it's fine. It's fine. We're good here. It's fine. My face is my tail. What? Like, that's a sentence that makes sense, but, my brain... My face is my tail. Giraffe-rig! But I think that's the opposite. It has a face on its tail, right? Its face isn't its tail? But I just got so excited because I'm just like, oh yeah, Giraffe-rig exists! Oh my god, Roggenrola, just chill out? Maybe? There we go. Dun, 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 dun. I look like a punching bag. That sounds like such an insult. Wobbuffet. Which Pokemon came first? Bulbasaur or Rhydon? Ooh, I have this. Rhydon was the first Pokemon created. Rhyhorn, oh yeah, it's Rhyhorn, isn't it? But it was the first Pokemon ever drawn, right? But technically, Pokemon number 1 in the Pokedex is Bulbasaur. But Mew is known to be the first Pokemon that all Pokemon originate from, but Arceus is God. My answer is still gonna be Rhyhorn. Ding ding, you're right, it wasn't Wobbuffet. Does Wobbuffet have a false face? They do. But the real face is the one that goes, Wobbuffet! With like the big funny goofy smile, right? But I know they have a face on their tail too, technically. But is that the real face? Technically all the above. Depends on what you mean by first. His tail is the actual... Really? What about in the anime then, when Wobbuffet like always faces people and goes, Wobbuffet? Is he just like sticking his butt in their face? Hold on, I need to look up a picture of Wobbuffet now. I need my questions answered. Wobbuffet. He does have a face on his tail. Wait, are you kidding me? Really? It's a really? Wobbuffet is that derpy little 2 eyes on the black tail? Are you kidding? What is this? Alright, I didn't need to have my world turned upside down from this. I didn't ask for this today. I'm so... Whew. I'm so lost now. Okay, I'm assuming there's gonna be another battle through here. Which is why I'm being extra careful and, like, healing and stuff. Which, now that I think about it, I just had to go back to the day here to heal. But nope, I went all the way back to the Pokemon Center for some reason. Joop. Hello.
Hello, trainer. I think potions are important for a trip.
Okay, thank you. It says it's overly protective of its tail. Huh. Oh, hi, Charon. I have arrived. Come with me a sec. Am I gonna get beaten for my money in a back alley? You go straight from here, there's a Pokemon Center. Yeah, I see that, thank you. And use these if you want. Justo berries! As I just nom 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 right in front. Tora won't be invited to the podcast. Break her brain with who's that. It's not so much that it would break my brain, it's just I would have no answers whatsoever. Give your Pokemon a Chesto Berry to hold. Then if it ever falls asleep, it'll wake up immediately, because somehow it can eat the Chesto Berry in its sleep. Oh, and another piece of advice. Nacrene City's gym leader uses normal Pokemon. Normal types. If you have a fighting type Pokemon, it might give you a big advantage. Well, I don't have one, so it's unfortunate. You should be fine. Hi. Nacrene City is a highly fashionable and admired locale. Contrariwise. If you happen to be a bit ordinary, here that's cool in its own way. What is that word? Oh, we have someone new in chat. Bascus. Bascus? I think, is Bascus a Pokemon? Am I mistaken? I don't remember. Yo, what's up? Thank you so much for coming to stream. Contrariwise. Basculin. Oh, that's what I was thinking of. Was your answer gloom? Nope. The guessing continues. Contrariwise. I have arrived. That's my name in English. I know some Pokemon have some really interesting translate. Harmonia? Harmonia, express your feelings with emotes. Not symbols. I can get a free Pokemon somewhere here, right? The warehouse, they're selling something good inside. Have I found the drugs? What are you selling? Dire Hit and Unova, it's called Dire Hit. Huh? No difference. Anyway, in a battle, it's real powerful when a move is a critical hit. I started a shop in the warehouse. Welcome, may I help you? There you go, Harmonia. I need a gun, not just their fists. Oh, so they're selling all this stuff. I never used any of that stuff. What? What is happening up here? Just now, I traded a Pokemon holding an item, so it's like the item is a present! DS wireless communications are great. We can trade Pokemon with people who are far away. Emulations are also great. I can play old games without having to pay money. Not yet, not yet. I did. I arrived means Sanjo in Japanese. Oh, I see. Which Pokemon did you choose at the beginning of your journey? I chose Tepig. I have Tepig, yes. You have Tepig, then I will give you this. When you let your Pokemon hold it, it will... Ooh! Oh, it's a charcoal. Yeah! Excellent. A lot of items have effects when Pokemon hold them, so try to find them. Well, work hard to fill up your Pokedex. Good luck! Do you have something to give me? Ma'am? Ugh. I thought you were saying blah. Berg used this warehouse until 2 years ago. When Berg gets artist block, he comes back here to Nacrene City. A good item? Yeah, I need... Oh, I should probably equip it right away, huh? Where... Brain... Item... Wait, how do I gotta use my mouse to... There we go. Thank you. That's medicine items. Give it to Porkchop. Excellent. Okay, oopsie. Extra 1.2 for fire attacks. Mm-hmm. What the heck is over here? Can I... What? There's not even something blocking me there. Nah. How rude. Am I all healed up? I keep pressing the wrong button. Yeah, that's right, because I thought there was going to be a battle when I got through there, but there wasn't, so it's all good. I could have sworn there was someone who gives you a free Pokemon somewhere. My name is Loblolly. I'm a designer of decor items, but I'm stuck now. I just can't come up with a good design. I've been thinking about decor so great that it'll appear in a dream. Oh, well, good luck with that. Hi. These old textile factories and storehouses were abandoned, but enterprising young people started using them as studios. That they could be called the beginning of Nakreen City, the City of Art. I see. Not in Nakreen? Oh. I wanted free stuff. Particularly free Pokemon. Okay. Is there another route I can go on? Go through. Okay. I want to capture some more Pokemon. Where can I capture more Pokemon? It seems like I can't go through here yet for some reason. There's nothing like blocking me. But I don't know why I can't go through. How do I get to Pinwheel Forest? Could someone point me in the direction of more Pokemon? It's not through there. Oh, maybe it's up and over here? Oh yeah, speed up. There we go. Yeah, it should be through this way. I don't know why I keep going to save. It's not like I'm gonna restart the save if something bad happens. Okay, Pinwheel Forest. Pinwheel. Yo, traveling trainer, are your Pokemon getting stronger? Here, this might come in handy. Rock Smash! Ooh! Rock Smash is a fighting type move, right? It's not a great fighting type move, but it's a fighting type move nonetheless. Rock Smash is a move that sometimes reduces your foe's defensive stat. It is super effective against normal type Pokemon, which Gym Leader Lenora likes. Thank you. What the? Oh, that's right, you can heal me, right? So I should fight you first. Are you going deeper into Pinwheel Forest? Or to the Challenge Rock? Either way, unless you are tough, you'll just be rooted to the spot. Oh, that's right, I can get the little people. Might be better than Arm Thrust, honestly? Really? But I can get the, what's his name, Timber? I love Timber, he's so cute. Hey, you're pretty high level, aren't ya? I was about to say, good thing I have Swoobat. I don't have Swoobat anymore. I don't have Silky. But I do have another one with a dark move, so it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, oh, you do not have a dark move. That's unfortunate. Oh, Broccoli had a dark move, though. Well. You'll be doubling up on fighting types, and you can't evolve Girder because trading. Oh. Wait, what do you mean doubling up on fighting types? Because technically, Tepig's evolution can learn fighting type moves, but it's not a fighting type inherently. It's mostly for fire type. Ooh, 5 hits. No, 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 don't put me to sleep. Don't do that. Ah, shoot. Okay, well. Hey, Broccoli, you want to finish it off? Because for some reason I remember this lady heals you after you beat her once. Because she's like a nurse. Which is very convenient in front of Pinwheel Forest. I'll make your Pokemon healthy. Yay! Embor inherits fighting type. Oh. Around Pinwheel Forest, many Pokemon use moves to inflict problems such as poison and paralysis. If anything happens, let me know. Okay, well. So this here counts as Pinwheel Forest already. Yeah. Am I better off going in Pinwheel Forest first? Or just looking around the grass out here? I wonder if it makes a difference. You know what, let's take a look just in case, because I know. Okay, never mind. We're gonna find some Pokemon out here. I really want to find some, like... Ah, okay, well, I'm not gonna find any. I was gonna say with the tall, dark green grass. Water type! Okay, this is actually perfect. Because with the tall, dark grass where you have double encounters, if I hit one of those during my first time on a route, I actually get to pick which of the two I want to catch. Because you have to defeat one at least. And that's how that works. Simple, yeah! Alright. Gently, Broccoli. Gently. No kill, please. I'm being gentle. Broccoli is just gonna give it 2 little scratches. Destroy? No! I don't think I've ever had a Timpole on my team. I'm not usually the biggest fan of water types, but in this sense, this is gonna be very useful. Okay, 1 more itty bitty scratch. Just a little one. Perfect. Okay, what Pokeball types do I have? What should I catch with you with, sir? Maybe a Great Ball? I think a Great Ball would suit you handsomely. Oh, you're a lady. What to name you? Boom. Boom. Pachink. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Now I need to think of a name. A Timpole evolves into a toad, right? Because it's a Seismitoad. Is it creative enough if I name them Toadette? Or do I need to come up with something a little more personalized? What is that? Gamma Garage? I have a name. Boba Thumper. Oh, that's its Japanese name. I'm trying to think if Toadette would be good. Kind of like that, it's like it's named Boba Tea. It does look like a little boba, doesn't it? Thinking. I'd call it Lumps, Boba. Because Boba won't work once it's a Seismitoad or Warty. Tapioca? Oh, Tapioca could work. Because Tapioca is kind of like Boba, right? I felt like Boba was just a little too simple. I kind of like Tapioca. I might go with that. I am once again naming my Pokemon after foods. Why are foods making such great names? Tapioca. Is that how you spell it? Stop with the food? No. You guys suggested it, so blame Harmonia. Harmonia suggested it, and I think it's a good name. Toru's stomach is bottomless. You're the one that suggested it! Also, somebody else suggested Boba. My initial thought was Toadette, which has nothing to do with food. Oh, right. I need to get the Sprite. Timpole. Image. Save. Add a new image. Timpole. There we go. And there's our Tapioca. Excellent. It was streamer bait. The I'm always hungry Nuzlocke. My team is called the Happy Hungry Bunch. Getting hungry, don't have anything at home, need to wait till tomorrow? Oh no! What is happening here? Okay, I should heal up my Tapioca, please. Thank you. Okay, I need to train up my bebe. Oh, are you holding an item already? What are you holding? Oh yeah, what are your stats? Got a Persimberry. That heals confusion, right? Okay, what are your Bubble Beam? Oops. Jeez. It's loud. Song, others can join in. Oh, pretty good moves to start off with. Yeah, fortunately, I think that granola bar I had has held my hunger at bay. Last guess, was it the Charge-a-Bug line? Oh my gosh. These glitches are getting so weird. Just a da-na-na-na-na-na.
Please show me what kinds of Pokemon you're training.
You are correct. Oh my goodness, Harmonia, you got it! Looks like we have 2 Pokemon Masters in chat now. And I'm not one of them. Oh, that's right, there are Cottonies, aren't there? Oh, I love Cottonies, and I forget what its evolution is called, but I wonder if I could have gotten one around this area. Oh my gosh. Emulator, please. Ooh, paralyzed, perfect. Begin the Fury Swipes. Professor, become a champion in 2023. Not very effective. Excellent. Would you? Excellently done, Broccoli. Pet Little. I think Breadcrumb can handle this. That's a promise. Oh, it's so cute! Well, you know what? I got a Tapioca, and that's not too bad. Besides, I already have a grass type, so I suppose I shouldn't be being like, oh, look at these cute grass types I could have gotten. I have Broccoli. I have a grass type at home with the little monkey. Ooh, Air Cutter. Yeah, let's learn Air Cutter. I don't need Growl. I'll become Pokemon World Champion. Oh, like in those competitions? I will admit I googled quite a bit for that, but I'm still proud. I mean, it's not like you googled for the answer. You were researching, right? Researching to come to a conclusion. Conclusion. I'm going to drink water. Everybody take a sip. Hydration is important, especially when trying to form the English language, apparently. Hi, fight me.
Hi, trainer. I'll let you see what kind of Pokemon I have. I'll show you mine if I show you. I'll show you mine, and if you show me yours. There we go. I finally got it. Okay, I nailed that saying. Oh, it's a Roggenrola. Bonk? What are we getting bonks for? They wanted to see my Pokemon. Ah! You threw a whole Magikarp at me. Isn't that how it goes? Like, hey, show me your Pokemon, and I'll show you mine, right? Yeah, bye? What do you mean? We're showing each other our Pokemon. Hi, Magrigus. What a greeting. A whole Magikarp straight to the face. Yeah, bye? I wasn't being ya bye. Just stop this very... What do you mean? I remember I was trying to say that on another stream and I kept messing it up. I got that one right on the 3rd try. Boop, boop. Yes, thank you for showing me your Pokemon. They're all dead now. Did you? Hey, Broccoli leveled up. Did you see my Pokemon? It's sturdy. What happened to being PG? What are you? Huh? We're not PG necessarily. We're PG-13, which means, yeah, missing a 13, exactly. There's a big difference between PG and PG-13. Because technically PG-13 rated movies can have one F-bomb in them, right? That's kind of the level. It's getting to an MA/R. No, that's PG-13, 100%. Because wasn't Shrek rated PG-13? And that actually had a lot more swearing than I thought it did. And it had a lot of suggestive commentary. I would like to take the F word, please. Saving it for... Well, okay, that... I don't swear, but I don't prohibit you guys from swearing. Fun. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime and all down here in the deep blue sea. Yeah, I personally don't swear, but I don't prohibit you guys from swearing. And yes, my channel may occasionally feature some suggestive comments. Standards keep changing? No, that's PG-13. Essentially, remember, the Shrek movie is PG-13. Things that would fly in that movie will probably fly on my stream. Have you watched Shrek? Like, I watched it as a child, and watching it as an adult, I'm like, wow, there's a lot of subliminal humor in there. Wishy-washy VTuber? You know what I mean. There are some VTubers who say some very yabai things constantly. And that's not a bad thing. I watch those VTubers. I enjoy them. But for me, that's just not my type of humor. So that's what I mean when I say PG-13 is just not the yabai, but it's where you can kind of playfully go, yabai. F is for fire that burns the whole town. U is for uranium bombs. Why did my voice crack there? And it's for no survivors when you... Oh, it's gonna be stuck in my head now. It's fine because they're open? What are we talking about again? Are we talking about VTubers who say a lot of yabai things? I'm a moderator, so I need to be a role model to an extent. I appreciate you restraining yourself. Down. Temple. We keep battling. We go again. Brock, we can take care of him. This guy's just got lots and lots of dimples. Do you want me to start abusing my Oh, Harmonia, careful, you're playing with fire. Airplane's a PG movie, but that wouldn't fly today. That's why I use Shrek as an example. If it flies on Shrek, it's probably fine here. Because yet again, watching Shrek as an adult, I'm just like, we consider this a kid's movie? But it's just like, at the time, it seemed perfectly fine and reasonably innocent. Come at me, old man. Harmonia's got the hammer. I'm starting to wonder if one of the new emotes should be like, my own bonk hammer. But I think that's not allowed because of Twitch's new rules. Shrek is like an onion. Stinky. Oop, that's the wrong button. Old. Oh boy, you've made Brandon angry. Maybe we should start training up Tapioca. Everyone's laughing now. Oh, this is what it's like when you're laughing at somebody else's expense. This is nice. Hi, you wanna fight me? Everyone, drama alert! These are special Pokemon I just caught. Who wants a timeout? Oh boy. Brandon, behave yourself. Like you said, you need to be a role model for the chat. Ooh, Venipede. Be good. Use your power wisely. Probably evolve Porkchop here while I'm at it. There's discords in chat as usual. I'm being an adult here and I'm being abused. I guess you did ask if anyone wanted a timeout. You were very polite about it. You gave them a gentle warning. Just like, mess with me and question my power and suffer the consequences. Lilipop switch. Back to Tapioca. No. Cute little noises. My title to at least blast one person. Oh, Harmonia, I think you're at the receiving end of that blast. Which seems appropriate. I volunteer as tribute. You welcome it with open arms. I know for some reason with channel points, sometimes they're just like, oh, you can time out one random user, or not one random, you can time out a certain user as your choice. I'm just like, that's a weird thing to have as a channel point. Why would you? That seems like a mod's job. But now I'm realizing it's because of stuff like this. Oh, are we talking about Hunger Games? I volunteer as tribute. My papa enjoys watching whatever the heck is on TV. So when Hunger Games was on TV a lot, I ended up catching enough snippets of it that I've essentially watched the whole thing. Tribute. Oh, do you have a knife there? Zin and their ever-growing knife collection. Remember what Uncle Ben said, chat? What did Uncle Ben say? Said Mods. Who Uncle Ben? Ooh, Leech Seed! Yeah. Learn it. Let's see. 40 and 100 versus... we can get rid of Scratch. With great power comes great responsibility. Monkey cries? What do you mean? Why is Monkey crying? Monkey's fine! What monkey is crying? Monkey rage? What is happening? I feel like I missed something. Bun, dun, dun. I just caught them and haven't raised them yet. Then why'd you challenge me to a battle? Uncle Ben wasn't down here in the trenches fighting for the channel points. Okay, how to be safe traversing the grass. I guess we can just leave Tapioca in front. Let's heal. Ah. Zhoo. Ah, so close. There's also a spoiler, but I won't say it. Oh, there's the Timber! Look at how cute he is! And he's so strong! Oh, you know what Pokemon I really want to get on this Nuzlocke, though? I think... Oh, I'm trying to remember his name. I think his name is Scrafty? Scrafty? He was my favorite in the Unova region. I really hope I get him. Uncle Ben makes good rice. That's why I was confused. I'm like, isn't that a rice brand? Scrafty was real sick. It was so cute. It's the perfect combination of adorable, emo, and strong. So I'm really crossing my fingers because I think there's only one location I might be able to run into him in, maybe one or two. So it's a very small chance I'm feeling. How do I take you down? I guess I saw Breadcrumb out. It's punk rock. Oh yeah. I especially like his second evolution, how like he has like a hoodie. Uncle Ben from Spider-Man. Oh, I'm dumb. There's so many good mons in the desert. Oh, that's right, because there's a sand hippo too. And Unova region actually was really good, wasn't it? Oh, don't use Bide. I hate that move. I don't like that move. Wrong gen. Gen 4? Oh, right. Then again, they combined a lot of Pokemon into Unova, right? So we might be there. Might just not be considered a Unova Pokemon. Sand crocodile. Oh yeah, it's I forget his name. I know which one you're talking about though. I'm really bad at names. Which makes it surprising that I love Pokemon so much. And I remember as many names as I do. Maybe I should do a Pokemon rap. That'll help me remember them. Sandile? Oh, that's right, it was Sandile. And then wasn't his evolution Crocodile? And it was like red and cool. They pushed a lot of the new mons so people would familiarize themselves. Crocodile, yeah. But because I remember the one trouble I had when I tried playing Sun was there were so many Pokemon from other regions as well as the new Pokemon. I'm like, I can't tell which is which. I can't tell. I actually really like that, otherwise I don't use the new ones. Yeah. I think that's one of the problems I had in Sun was just like, is this a new Pokemon? I can't remember. Okay, zoom zoom zoom. More training. Broccoli-san. Onegaishimasu. Hacks? Hacks isn't the Suedo, though. Oh, are we talking about Haxorus? That was the evolution of the green Gibble. What is the green Gibble called? Axew, that was it, right? Oh yeah, Axew is in this game, isn't it? I am relearning so much stuff. It's Hydrogen. Hydrogen is the blue dino with the black fur and like a bunch of heads, right? And it's like its first evolution is Diano or something? I like how you're all like exchanging Pokemon facts and I'm just like, oh, I know, it's blue. I know that one. Is it pronounced Diano then? Or is it Daino? Daino, Zwellius, and Hydragon. So many words! German for 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. I would expect no less from Pokemon. Okay, Tapioca, you're gonna take forever to level up. Well, that's fine, I need to toughen up the rest of these anyway. And I suppose I don't need a super strong water type right away. There we go. Oh! An Audino! Incredibly useful! Give me the XP! I think that was another addition I loved, is I knew whenever I saw Shaking Grass, it was always an Audino, which meant a lot of XP. Which is so, so helpful. Especially now. Oh my gosh. It's so tough! Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, reminder, everyone take a sip of water. Ah. Hydration is important. Oh my goodness. And to finish it off. Or not. Oh my gosh, it's so tanky. There we go. Okay, now our pork chop should evolve. And Tapioca leveled up too. Oh my gosh. Audinos are so useful. Are we ready? Should learn Flame Charge? I think Porkchop already knows Flame Charge though, right? Hey! For once in Twitch history, it's the streamer reminding chat to drink water. It's because I got this handy dandy cup right in front of me. I keep thinking about it. Porkchop wants to... There we go, arm thrust. Yeah. Goodbye, Tail Whip. And... yeah. I'm not paying attention. Yeah, I think apparently Tepig learns it. Not, what are they called? It goes Tepig, Pignite, and Embor, right? Because I nicknamed it Porkchop, I'm not being reminded of what its name actually is. Okay, I want another Audino, because that is like... that is the way to level up. That is so much faster than just grinding against a random Pokemon. Oh, okay, well, I'm doing that anyway. I forgot about this fighting guy. It's a sock. Okay, who shall I... Breadcrumb, are you up for the challenge? Oh, great. Okay, do you have a not damaging move so I can just... Yeah, we're just gonna leer until they're done with this. Okay, so now they should be done with Bide, right? I'm gonna leer just in case. Okay, I now understand how Bide works. Checked my emulator, checked my OBS, don't know why yours is so blurry. Yeah, I don't know, I'll look into that. It might best be some settings I have, because I was trying to, like, lower graphic necessities for stream's sake, but... Too bad you had to learn it the hard way. That's the only way I learn things. Owie! Ah, that's a lot of damage there. Is this not super effective? It is! Oh my gosh, she's just meaty. I really want Breadcrumb to take this one down. But yeah, I'm gonna look into it and... Well, I suppose it's probably the same reason why I keep having, like, the dun 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 dun, like, repeating noise sound effect glitch. Maybe it's just something with my file? Oh, hey, how long has he been storing energy? Should I have been paying more attention? Okay. Okay, chat. Did he just use Bide, or has he been storing energy that whole time? Because I think I need to run. I think I need to leave. Time for... No. Do I have... Okay, I don't... No. I can run, right? There's a good chance that I'll just be able to run away. You should be fine. Are you sure? Okay, Bide is a physical move, right? So if I use... Oh, no. No. It's fine. Okay, so Bide is physical. So this should ensure Breadcrumb's survival, right? Yes, you didn't do too much damage. Okay, I'm gonna do this just in case. I'm taking some precautions. Because I never use these items anyway. It's fine. I'm glad I used X Defend. Put the pig in, but I want Breadcrumb to get some more experience. Woo! Okay, I thought you hit it once. I was busy chatting. I didn't pay attention. But it's fine. Oh, I deserve more XP than that. Let's just top off Breadcrumb. Playing with fire there, it's fine, we recovered. And here I was just talking about how I learned my lesson about Bide. Apparently not. Apparently that wasn't true. Okay, I do want to fight you, sir. But I don't really want to go into the grass. Okay, well. Okay, I gotta do maths. Gotta go back to trainer school. I never went in the first place. Maybe that's why they didn't trust me with a Pokémon until I was older. It's kind of like when you get your driver's license. You can either take all the tests and the classes and do all that stuff when you're still in high school, or you can just, like, take the test as an adult and then boom, there's your driver's license. I skipped the school part and just went right for the owning a Pokemon. I like the Pidove noise. Alright, sir, fight me. I trained and trained like a madman, and my Pokemon trained even more. Sending out the timber. That's how I did it? Oh, driving? Oh my... Oh goodness, Timber is, who needs class when you can just wing it? Yeah, it's just operating a large automotive vehicle. It's probably fine. Should have only done 30%, which Pidove was only at 96%. I think... It knows rock moves! It knows rock moves! Pork chop saved the day! Okay, still super... Oh, it wasn't super effective. Is it already fighting type? Okay. We're fine. This is fine. There we go. Do-do-do. Okay, I would like to heal my Pokemon. Doop, doop, doop. I would also like another Audino encounter. Pork chops into Pee-wee wrestling now. They're a fighting type. Oh, that's right. Can I get an item over here? Yeah, an ether. Very useful. Oh, shoot. Oh, well, I guess this is kind of what I wanted. Okay. I really want to encounter another Audino, but I haven't seen any shaking grass. That guy's just frozen in place, like, how could I lose with one Pokemon? Inconceivable! How does it say it? He's like, inconceivable! I test the challenge rock with my fist every day. I now have a broken fist. It is important to make steady progress, little by little. Soon my entire arm will be broken. Dun, dun. Another Timber. Okay, I know not to trust the Timbers anymore. They might know rock moves. Actually... maybe it's worth letting Tapioca give it a shot. Shoot. I don't know what we're referencing here. The Princess Bride. The movie. There we go. Confusion. Excellent. I'm gonna bubble. It's like there's an evil person in The Princess Bride that every time his evil plans get foiled, he goes, "Inconceivable!" Just very loudly. Haven't seen it? You should see it. It's a good movie. I think Princess Bride actually might be one of my favorite movies. Makes me so happy every time I see it. There we go. Tapioca's starting to carry their own weight now. Then again, that's what I said about Silky, and then Silky got... Would you like to have Pork Chop smash the rock? Why? Tried to... A piece of the rock broke away. Oh, a star piece! Why specifically Pork Chop? Because it's a fighting type? What'd I get? What'd that do? Oh, money, 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 money. What's down here? More items. More money? Pork chop in first slot? Nope, I think it's just because they were a fighting type. And now I got a netball. Neat! Can I please have another Audino? Ooh. Did you teach it Rock Smash? Nope. Nope, nope. I think it is just because it's my only fighting type. And it's the challenge rock is supposed to be for fighting types? Because... Oops. Summary. You don't. Oh! Thank you for reminding me, Brookhiser. What would I do without you? Yeah, where is Pignite? There we go. Save image. There we go. Oh, he's so big. How do I make him not so big? There we go. Perfect. I have to lean around my microphone. Not much. Oh wow, that was such a quick response. I would suffer. Stream would certainly suffer. But yeah, so I got a water, normal flying, dark, fire fighting. It is fighting now. Yeah, it's my only fighting type. That makes sense. I would like another Audino to fight me, please. Is that the sound of me walking or of... Is there an Audino somewhere? Oh, there is! Excellent! Ask and you shall receive! Now suffering builds character. Okay, let's try Mudshot. That's a new one. Oh, that didn't look like it did much more than Bubble Beam. Oh my goodness! Did everyone see that critical hit? I don't want a character development arc. But you'll come out stronger for it. Ah, stop slapping me. I'll slap you back with a Mudshot. What? There we go. Ooh! What level does Tapioca evolve at? I'm assuming 20. Probably be 1,000 episodes. Are we referring to a character development arc, or are we referring to my attempt at a Nuzlocke? Because I just realized I've been in this forest a while. I'd like another Audino, please. Just, yes! No redemption for you! Okay, I'm just gonna grind Tapioca a little bit more. Because Tapioca is actually leveling up a lot more than I thought. Like, right off the bat. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. In that case, I'll just train around here. Speed up the process. Villains are better anyway. There we go. Okay, who else should I train up since we're here? Oh, Nyan-san, probably. Temple evolves at level, 25, so it'll be a bit still. Ah, oh, this is not a good matchup for Nyan-san. Okay, Breadcrumb, let's take care of this. Let's work as a team. Hey, time to switch you out, actually? Hey, Porkchop, you want to finish this off instead? There we go. Okay. Oh, hey, you're using Bide. Okay, and I've already damaged you. Well, and I don't have any moves that aren't damaging. Please don't step on our fragile bird. How dare he? He kicked him twice! So rude! What do I do? Oh, will he unleash Bide? There's another term. Flame Charge can kill. Are you sure? I don't think it can. Flame Charge isn't faster. Or like more powerful, I don't think. Is it? Am I wrong? 50. Oh. I don't think I'll be able to outspeed him, though, is the problem. I think my best chance... Okay, so he used one round of Bide so far. So I'm gonna switch in Nyan-san and then switch back to Porkchop. So Porkchop will take the brunt of it, but we won't damage him any further. You can after a Flame Charge. I still don't think I'd be fast enough, though. I'm not risking it. I'm being careful. Because I only used one Ember. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. Flame Charge. Oh, I have to be really careful about that Leer. Okay, I might be able to finish this. Okay. Oh, wow! Okay, never mind, you were right. Flame Charge could give you a speed boost. Sokka is very slow. Oh. So maybe it would have been fine. But either way, we got out of that fight without any deaths. So either way, it's a win. I'm a professor. Brandon here with all the smarts. Okay, I really want to train Yansan up a little bit more though. When does Purloin evolve? I'm assuming it's probably level 20 since it only evolves once. Let's try Assist. Assist only gets more amusing as we get more Pokemon with more moves. Ooh, Air Cutter. And Supersonic, fantastic. Leech Seed, oh perfect. A little bit of healing for me. But they're still confused. Don't have a lab coat, but a robe should suffice. Oh gosh. In order to get all that research done, you gotta get comfy first. Let's heal. Okay, are you gonna stop being confused now? Oops. Doo-doo-doo. So slow. A little bit. There we go. Okay, level up. It was such a tiny amount. Oh, they go heal. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. I would really like another Audino, but I'm too lazy to search for one. Ah, stop confusing me! Ooh. Let's go, Nyan-san. I believe in you! Ooh. Come on, one more time. Ah. Come on, one more. There we go. Ooh, Pursuit. Perfect. I was just thinking that their moves aren't super, Let's get rid of Assist. Assist is a fun move, but strategically not very good. There we go. Now I actually have a Dark-type move. Okay. What level are we at? I like ordering them in terms of strength. Porkchop is definitely our strongest asset. Broccoli's pretty good. Breadcrumb is a little bit feeble. And Yansan, legit best move Purloin gets. What? Assist? Yet again, strategically not great. I kept using fire-type attacks against a water-type when I tried it. There, let's see how Pursuit works now. There. Pursuit is working like a dream. Ah. Have you seen a Purloin use Fusion Flare? What kind of move is Fusion Flare again? It's amazing. But it's random. Not denying it's not it is indeed a fun move. It's Reshiram's. I was wondering, I was like, I think that's a oopsie. Legendary move. I didn't mean to heal again. Leave me alone. Okay, I think I'm gonna level up my Pokemon just a bit more, save in front of the gym, and then next time we pick this up, we will be challenging the gym leader. You can control the moves that come out of Assist in a way? How? It's just randomly one of the Pokemon around them, right? Fury Swipe. Gosh darn it. This one's a tough one. It's very technical. Blech. By only having good moves. Yet again, the problem was I was using like Flame Charge against a water type because I had no control over what move Nyan-san picked. Oops. That's not the button I meant to press. My bad. Gosh darn it. Alright, I'm Big Dum Dum. Furious swipe. Do. Okay, Broccoli, actually, you're going to wrap up this one for us. It'll literally be several paragraphs. It's very technical, is the better explanation. Just add a very. There we go. Alright, these wild encounters are starting to lose their effect. Vineweed. Vineweed. Perfect. Okay. Heal me up. Thank you. Let's make a quick save here. Because grinding is taking longer than I thought, which I guess should have been obvious in the name grinding. Let's see, do that. I'm gonna make a save state. To save 3. There we go. Okay. I could have told you that. Yeah. Okay, let's see if all my buttons work. Spice up your next panic attack with a hormone. Where did that come from? Okay, 1 second. Stand up straight. There we go. Okay, Pokemon Shush. And make sure this is working. There we go. Okay. What was I gonna say? Turn this down. What is going on? We are wrapping up stream. Because I figured I was just gonna grind for a little bit more, and then we were gonna end stream because I had that granola bar, but I'm still getting hungry. And my cats are getting hungry too. Yeah, so that's where we'll end it today. With 2 losses. I just got back. Oh, well, we will be together again on Thursday. Because on Thursday, I think we will play some more Pokemon, single granola. I ate 1 granola. Do you want me to send you a ROM I know is not blurry? No, that's fine, because I don't know how I would transfer the saves and stuff. I'm worried about, like, that not working. But thank you for the offer. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so on Thursday, I think we are going to play some more Pokemon Nuzlocke, but we are... I can walk you through? Maybe. I don't know, I trust the source where I got my ROM from, so it might be something in the settings. I'm gonna adjust and see if it's good, if it's working. I was saying something. Oh, Thursday. On Thursday, we're going to start out with playing Minecraft, probably for the first couple hours, I'm thinking. And then we're going to shift over to the Pokemon Nuzlocke, just so that anyone who maybe isn't as interested in Pokemon will also have a little bit of something that maybe they're a little more into. And maybe I'll make it a longer stream too, so we'll have, like, you know, 2 hours Minecraft, 2 hours Nuzlocke, and maybe we'll take like a short break in the middle so I can, like, get up and stretch my legs. Woo, block game? Yeah! Because I did not have a plan going into it the first time. I think I'm going to have to, like, write a little blueprint on how I want my evil layer to look. I'm thinking I'm going to use some of that, that white rock we found. They can code themselves. Pokemon is great. More evil? Yes, more evil. But it'll also kind of give us a little refresher from what we've been doing. The bonk hammer is ready! But yeah, so I'll probably send out a tweet just so everyone's aware that start out with Minecraft, move on to Nuzlocke. So there will be more Pokemon Nuzlocke on Thursday. It will just be preceded by just a little something different. It's not rude, just true. Wow. Wow. I don't... Yeah, not rude at all, no. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say. I think that's pretty much it. But, yeah, thank you everybody for coming and tuning in for... Let's see, thank you... Oh, who was it again? It was Carmi TV. Thank you so much for rating and for bringing some friends who also then followed and tuned in. Really appreciate it. Let's see, for everyone who donated bits, there were a couple subscribers, a gift subscriber, a gift sub from Maya. Yeah, Carmi TV. I think I've seen her channel before. It's very cute. So yeah, thank you everyone so much for your support today. It means the world to me. And until Thursday, I hope I'll see you next stream.